Hey guys, this is Tom Box.
And Nishi, what's up, guys?
Okay, we opened Rarity Collection. You've seen our opening.
That we did.
But we didn't really get a chance to talk about it.
Yeah. I think, we spent so long admiring all the new rarities and, like, seeing all of the new stuff that we didn't really have a chance to share, like, our opinions on, like, the different rarities and stuff.
So here we are, we're going to talk about it. You know what? The Rarity Collection opening, it was just mind-blowing. While people were getting excited for Age of Overlord, we were just getting noise complaints on Rarity Collection.
Okay, to be fair, like, Age of Overlord is a really good set. Age of Overlord is a game-breaking set.
Yes, it is.
So many good cards in there, but it's, compared to Rarity Collection...
It's definitely weird. I know a lot of people are just like, hey, where's the Rarity Collection video? They've been asking, like, hey, when's that coming out? Do you know how, I think one of the hardest things about working with Konami is being so secretive. You just can't talk about it. You can't show anyone. It's for this one, it's like particularly harder.
It's like that juicy secret you want to tell everybody. You want everyone to know about it because it's so cool, but you just can't.
We'll see more of this in a second. But you guys see, like, there's, like, no one leaked anything.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I mean, holding in the secret was like one of the hardest things.
I know. I don't think I've had to do anything more difficult than
that. I was like, if people talk about it, you're like, you can't even go,
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
You cannot correct anyone on anything. And that's why it was definitely hard.
Yeah.
But, you know, we had the box opening video. Who were the winners?
You guys.
That's right.
All of us, really.
All the players are, definitely all the players are the winners. And because everyone's a winner, in the future, Nishi and I are both going to be giving away one box each.
Yes, we've both committed to doing it in a future episode that each of us are going to do ourselves. Yeah. So make sure that you guys subscribe.
Yes.
So that you guys can...
not miss that.
Not miss that.
The reason why we're putting it in the future video, not in this video, is because, first of all, we don't have the product in hand.
Not yet. At the time that we're filming this.
Yeah, by the time we don't have it in hand. So in the upcoming future video, there will be a giveaway for a Rarity Collection.
Yes.
Just to be fair to you guys. And speaking of which, let's talk about it. So first of all, let's talk about the rarities.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is your favorite?
So for me, I really like the collector's rares.
Okay.
I think I've always liked collector's rares.
Okay.
Like, I like the collector's rares that we've had, like, going back to Toon Chaos. I thought they were really cool.
Yeah.
And
Speaking of Toon Chaos.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, for the collector's rares, they're a little bit different from the collector's rares that we had previously.
Yes.
They have a little bit of, like, it's like a dot
sparkle
texture in the background.
Like a little spark. You guys can take a close-up of this right now. Like, it is a bit different. So we're going to compare with our own... I guess TCG collector to the Rarity Collection collector. It is a bit different. You can take a look here. I'm like ready for you.
Yeah. No, like it does depend on the card. With some of the cards, they have like certain texturing like along the pictures. I think it's like Collector's Rare Ash Blossom, where it has kind of like lines going along the side of the card that I saw in a video. So I think
that was in Rev's video.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
They look really nice.
And yeah, so those are really nice. So there are slight differences. And then Alti to Alti, I have, I'm going to show to you guys an Ash Blossom, which is the original one from, I guess, Astro Pack. Sorry, not Tour Guide. Wow, we don't have those yet.
You're thinking of Ash.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the Ash right here, and I'm like, okay, no, it's Tour Guide. So we have the original, like, Astro Pack 6 Tour Guide versus the new Rarity Collection Tour Guide. Which one do you guys like more? I mean, looking at it, I do like them. Honestly, it's a good rarity. I read your comments down there. It's a good rarity. Even the Japanese altis, they're really good. It's a bit different though, because now first of all, the card, like it's not even the border, like the framing of the card, right? You know, the thing that determines like a effect monster, spell card. You know, the orange part of the card, that part is fully embossed now.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference. However, it's like modern day Alti. Like, okay, the tour guide that we have from Astral Packet is old school Alti, where they basically kind of do what they do with the collector rares. They just kind of engrave different parts of it with different patterns.
Right.
Whereas the new Altis, only parts of it have it is not as like deep. And then you have a part that is glossed over, which is usually the subject matter of the card. You guys can take a comparison. Yes, there's a big difference. But when you compare it to modern day Altis, these are pretty close to modern day Altis, where you have a big chunk of it that is more or less not foil.
Right.
And you can look at Fenrir, for instance. You can look at Tyrleman's Rhinoheart and Sprite Elf. Like, they have that. But overall, the card is like super, super shiny. I still really like it. At the end of the day, the luxury rarity is going to be up to your own preference.
Yes.
I think those two are going to be my preference. But QCR on the other hand, because there is a difference. Like, I'm not sure if you guys like paid attention to it, but in the beginning of the video, the last video, we talked about like the odds.
Yes.
The odds. Yeah. So every box, if you guys want the odds right now, you have 3 QCR in there.
Yes.
And you have and you have 3 platinum secrets. And then you get 4 of each.
It should be 4 collector's rare and 4 ultimate rare.
Yeah, it's around there. That's around the ratio that we get. So you have 1 in 4 chance of getting your secret upgraded, and then you have your 1 in 6 for your ultras to get upgraded.
Something like that, yeah.
In other words, if you want to pull a very specific like collector or a very specific ulti, it's 1 in 474 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. So the crazy thing is, or the thing that's gonna make it difficult, right? There's so many hits in every single box.
Yeah.
You can get I think we pulled a couple of packs where you were getting like 2 hits in the same pack.
It was there was the Lone Fire plus like the Swordsoul Iris.
Yeah.
The back to back right there. Did you have a triple pack? No.
I don't think we had a triple.
You had one. You had a secret plus like. And the one upgrade. Yeah.
And like they're really cool, and it's great that you hit so many, right? If you're opening one box, being able to have like 12 or 14 packs that are hits, depending on if you're getting like clusters of them, is really awesome. But the fact that you have 79 different cards in the entire pool.
It's so hard to hit a specific one.
If you're chasing after a specific card, you're gonna like if you're one card in like quarter century, you're probably opening like at least 2 cases just to hunt down the one specific card.
I did the math on it. I think you only have about a 90% chance of even hitting it, even if you buy 2 cases.
It's not
even guaranteed on 2 cases. So it is quite ridiculous.
Yeah, so that's gonna be crazy, especially for those players that are gonna want like a set of certain staple cards, right?
Triple
like if you want like a set of Ash, a set of Droplets, a set of Imperms.
We're looking at like 400 something packs, and that's only if like the odds I was calculating. That's only based off of if you don't get a repeat.
Yes, if you're assuming that every single one is unique.
But what if you do get a repeat? Which is why your odds are probably lower than you might think.
Yes.
And some people are like, oh, QCR Ash is like a ridiculous price tag.
Yes.
I'm like, no, it's right. If you're chasing a specific one, if it is the chase card, I can see it being all the way up there. I mean, like, think about the QCRs that people would want. They want Imperms, 100% people are going to want
I want CR.
I want QCR Imperms.
Yeah.
And that's going to be hard to hunt. What if you want to get like a play set of like QCR Nibiru's? You can get a QCR set of... I don't know, like the new, whatever new cards there are, like even like QCR Baron, like that's also a pretty hot card that people would want. Like these are definitely not the easiest things to get, and if you're just hunting, it's gonna be. I think you should just get the product and enjoy the ride.
Yes,
enjoy the ride.
I do think that's the way to go. I know that next week when the set drops, on the Wednesday, me and some friends. I think you're gonna come too.
I'm coming too.
We're all going to locals.
We're lining up the entire circle of packs. And it's gonna be a scavenger hunt of opening packs.
I don't know if anyone else like does this, but we have a group of like maybe 6 or 7 friends like at our locals. And what we did, I think the last time we did it was with Ghosts.
Yes.
But we do it sometimes with like other core sets. We'll crack open like a case or a case and a half and just open all the boxes, lay them out on like this giant table that we play at locals at. And we just rotate and we each pick one pack at a time for fun. It's so much fun. But the fact, like before when it was Ghost Rares, we only had like a couple hits per case.
Yeah, that's right.
This one, it's like 50% of your packs are gonna be hits.
Hey, it's like I think that's gonna be really fun. I'll see you on Wednesday. I'll see
you on Wednesday.
Okay, so there's that. So there's the product obviously is gonna be the most fun to open, no matter who it is. I mean, it's great. I mean, Christmas is not that far away either. So
yes, I know what I want for Christmas.
I hear you. Okay, so. Those are some of the rarities. Like QCRs, I think there's not really too much to talk about them. It's gonna be a sought after rarity. I'm like here, okay, and yes, if you guys have been seeing like an Ash on somewhere social media, yes, that is something that Nishi cracked open and he traded to me.
Yes,
he opened it like one pack, sniped the whole box. So where did that one come from? It's from our backup box. So typically when we do this stuff, production side, there's always like one box that's saved as a backup in case the camera dies, battery dies, and like you're mid filming, like
Something
they're like, and if things need to go out, there's just no time to send you. So there's always like that.
Yeah, because we only have so many boxes on hand. We can only.
Yeah, there was a total of like 2 that we cracked open on camera.
Yeah,
and then like
so.
the third one, like save that one just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
But we opened it. And yeah, that was like the Ash one. It was really, really cool.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That box would have broke the internet.
Oh.
That one, okay, you guys have no idea. Like, I'll probably put it in the thumbnall.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Like that was that box.
That was something else. But
that one was like QCR Ash, Borload Savage.
Yeah.
These are the QCRs. It was really good.
Yeah.
Like.
I don't know.
Just like triple Baron. Like one of the boxes had triple Ash in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you gotta.
It's crazy to think about because Ash has had so many printings.
Yeah.
But like even like the commons are like still like what $3 to $5, and now you're gonna be able to get like super ultra and secret, and then all of the luxury rarities. It's so accessible now.
I don't know how Konami's ever gonna beat this. I don't think they can. Not for a while.
Okay,
not for a
question. Is this the greatest set of all time?
It is. Yes.
I think so.
Yeah,
right?
Yes, it is. Yes,
yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Like, I don't know. I was thinking about it, and in terms of value, in terms of the quality of the staples that you can pull,
it's all of them.
It's everything. Like, I really don't feel like there were any misses in this set. Like, there's maybe 4 or 5 cards where I was like,
Ice Barrier.
The Ice Barrier, Ghost Drink Angel of Mischief. I was kind of like,
I mean, those are for specific people.
Yeah,
I guess.
But
hey,
like,
Fish Deck comes up, Fish Deck's coming up.
some more gossip shadow.
Yeah, but that's more like for like future planning. Right?
Yes,
like
yes.
right now, definitely not the most hot card in that set. But it is kind of strange when you open a pack when we got like we pulled a luxury rare and then behind it was like a prosperity behind it. It really like the dopamine hit is like nonstop firing. You know.
No, it was definitely weird. It was like
and we had to contain that excitement only to ourselves.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't allow anyone to come into like my house. Like they're not allowed to come in.
You guys, this room is barricaded off.
This,
you guys
this
aren't
room
allowed
is
to
like banned. You can't come in this room. This office is locked out. It's crazy.
It is crazy, and I think it's a really good step in the right direction in terms of accessibility.
Yeah.
And making the game enjoyable for a lot of players. Right? Like, if I'm a more casual player and I don't have an endless budget, I can buy a box of this and I can hit a pretty significant amount of staples.
And you might even get lucky.
And you can hit those luxury rares too. And now, it's not like, I want to play a nice rarity of Artifact Lancia. Yeah. So I'm locked into playing secrets. I can choose whatever rarity I like, right? I like that. Like, I have the preference to customize my deck. And like some players as well, or I don't know about you, but I do this where I like the cards in my deck to all be a certain rarity.
Yeah.
So for me,
I do that.
Yeah. So like I'm playing Unchained. Yeah. And a lot of the stuff's like lower rarity, but I have like Thrusts, Prosperities, Talents, Imperms, Ashes. Like all of them are secrets.
Okay.
Right? So if I want to play something like Valor previously doesn't come in secret, but now I can play it in secret. So it's just like some added like flexibility, and I can make the card match with whatever I want to play.
I do like that notion, and I want to tell you like one of the things I do to kind of make me unside faster. Mm-hmm. My main deck is a certain rarity, but my side deck is probably a different rarity.
Okay.
Just so that I know that which cards are sided in. But okay, so there's another thing that I looked through the comments and I did notice that you guys talked about Platinum Secret Rare.
Yes.
That's the only one that
they were not what I was expecting.
Okay, definitely not what I was expecting. I thought they were a bit like underwhelming, personally.
Yes.
I get to talk about it now. Because like I'm gonna give you guys the comparison. Here's a picture of like Korean triple tactics in extra secret rare or platinum secret rare. They're platinum secret rare compared to ours. Like I do like the shine. Like they're like I get that the old one is like really kind of in your face, like like our pendulum, like Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon.
Yeah.
But like
2014.
Yeah. But this one's not that bad. But then if you really want to kind of go in between, I think the one mark that they missed is the border. I think they should have done the border as well.
I think the border should have been included.
And that was like, and that wasn't just me saying this. You guys said it in the comments, and I agree with you. I think the borders probably could have taken like the outside border, like the inner borders. Yeah, I see it. But like the outside border, if it had it, then it would have felt like when you open a pack, You
Yeah,
have
when
the
you, like-
edge. You have the edge, right? You
Yeah,
got
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like that edge adds so much excitement when you
Yes.
open a pack. I think not having it was just just an unfortunate miss.
Yeah. I mean, I think there were a couple of other YouTubers that I was watching as well where they would pull like a platinum secret.
They couldn't tell.
Yeah, I think it was Cyber Knight that I was
Yeah,
watching.
they couldn't
and it
tell.
was like, is this a different rarity? Or
Moves
is
on.
this just yeah?
It was like, ugh.
Yeah.
I think if they added the border, I think that would have been
That would have been amazing.
Next time.
Yeah, that would have Rarity Collection 2.
I mean, they did name the set
RA01.
RA01, so it begs the question: are we gonna get a second one? And even if they do get a second one, is it gonna be as good? It's really hard to beat this one. Like last year,
Yeah.
I said Magnificent Maven was like a crazy set.
Maven's was a crazy set.
and-
Maven's was insane.
And now you have this set.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't think they would top Maven's.
They blew it.
But they blew it out of the water, which was insane. But hopefully this means that we're trending in a certain direction
Yeah,
towards improved accessibility.
Like, even if we don't get a set that is as good as this, if the future things kind of follow in that direction, so that it doesn't go from like whoa to like
Yes.
rather than they kind of taper it,
Yeah.
so that rather than sailing down here, they kind of sail a little
Yeah,
above.
yeah.
I think that would still be okay. Because it's really hard. How are you gonna beat this? Like, I know people are like, "Oh, this is a great set. Let's keep on doing this." There's only so much of this you can do because you already have everything you want.
And there's that, but let's also keep in mind that you can't just make every single card accessible,
Exactly.
right? Like, it's unrealistic for every single card in the game to always be so accessible, right? There has to be an element of like chase cards and
right.
exclusive rarities, exclusive cards to
I
certain
think
products.
you need those cards in there because producing a game isn't exactly cheap. If people only need to buy your thing for one cycle, then all the employees that are employed to do this, let's just say there's a lot more on the business end that we're not too sure of.
Yeah.
And I guess I have one final point to kind of get on here. So guys, remember to hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss out on those giveaway things. Just reminding you guys. The other thing is, like, what do you think about like people like mass offloading their collection like right now? Like, I really want to get your perspective. You're my market watch guy.
I am. Yeah, no. So, like, I've paid attention to a lot of high rarity stuff.
Yeah.
So if I don't know how much like our average viewer pays attention, because I know market watch people probably pay attention, but if you look at something like an ultimate rare, infinite impermanence, I mean, those 6 months ago, like in excess of like $250-$300, now you can get them for $110.
Yeah, it's significantly lower.
Huge drop off. I remember.
I don't think they should be letting them go.
I don't think that's the play either.
I personally don't think that, like, okay, it's just a weird thing because, like, I've shown you guys the rarity comparison in this video. They are identifiable. They're clearly different. And, like, those are still not very accessible to people.
Yeah. No, but, like, the offloads are huge. Like, I remember Ultimate Rare Pot of Desires.
Yeah. I
got 3 of them, and I think this was when they were around, like, 70 to 80 each. I paid 180 for a set.
Okay.
And I was like, that's a great deal. I saw someone listing on on Facebook the other day, $85 for the set. And I was like, I kind of want to get it. But Pot of Desires is in here.
Why not just get this?
Yeah, so the fact that these other high rarity different printings exist, and you can play an alternate max rarity, right? Depending on what you perceive as being like the nicest printing of a card. If I think that Quarter Century is the nicest, I can play Quarter Century. Right, it's kind of more.
Oh well, that's kind of farther in the higher end,
but it's more spread out.
Yeah,
right. It's not like you only have one option for the highest rarity printing.
True.
So that is causing a lot of people to offload their higher end stuff because now I can play something that's a little bit nicer, something that's more to my liking, but isn't as expensive.
True, but one word of advice for everyone before we close out this video. The set is releasing November 1st at your OTS.
November 1st?
Yeah,
at
November
OTS
1st.
stores, November 3rd everywhere else.
Yeah, this is not a sponsored video, but we're reminding you as a courtesy.
Yes.
Because I think this set is probably going to sell out.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I do believe the set is going to sell out, whether it be online orders or in person or even at your Walmarts or whatever, or Target. I think they're going to be gone. I think this is like the last time I can remember something like this was like Phantom Darkness. Phantom Darkness was
I wasn't even playing it when Phantom Darkness came out.
I tried to go to like a local OTS and try to pick up a box. There was none.
Yeah.
There was nothing. There's nothing to pick up. It's gonna be gone very, very quickly. I know some people are regretting ordering one. I mean, wow. Okay, at YCS Indie, people were talking about like Rarity collection. I had to keep my mouth shut for the most part on that. And when I was hearing them kind of like asking me questions about it, I just had to pretend I didn't know anything. They were like, they had their own like anticipation of what the cards were gonna be.
Yeah.
If there's gonna be like short printing or whatnot. I can assure you, there's zero short printing in this one. From what I've seen so far.
No,
I mean, we've had boxes with triple ash. We have boxes. Your box had triple,
like super and ultra prosperity.
Super ultra prosperity. I have ulti triple tack.
Yeah.
I have collector rare droplet. I have 3 barons in one box. I have 3 ash in one box. 1 super, 1 ultra, 1 secret.
Yes.
I don't think
so.
There's gonna be a problem when it comes to that.
So where I think some of the misconceptions gonna come from with like some players, they're gonna say, oh, you know, I opened a box, I didn't pull a single super prosperity. It must be short printed. What we have to remember is that, okay, so in each pack you have 2 super slots, and so that's gonna be 48 supers per box.
Yeah.
We're pulling from a pool of 79 cards.
It's a big pool for every slot.
That's like 50% of the super rares you're not pulling from that one box, and that's assuming that all 48 super rares are different.
And it was not.
Yeah.
It was not. I had double droplet. You can even get double
Yeah,
prosperity.
you can get double prosperity just as likely, right? But that means it's going to take about a case for you to get like a play set of any specific super.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy to think about, and it's going to be even less for the ultras and secrets. Even though it's 2 ultras per pack, they can be replaced by the luxury rares, and same with the secret rares.
Yeah.
It's impossible to say, right?
It's a wild one. If you get a god pack getting triple hit, the
3
odds.
hits.
What's the odds of that? The odds is like 24 times 6. 1 in
144?
144?
Yeah.
1 in 144. You have a triple hit.
Please don't fact check me. My math isn't that good.
It's fine. It's fine. We're close enough. It's pretty insane if you get one of those packs. That means in what? How many boxes you'll have one of those hits? Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, at like what, $5 a pack, totally worth it. Can you imagine? Okay, there is in no world anyone should complain if they buy like a $5 pack, they pull an ash, a baron, a triple tack, and a prosperity, and then say, "Oh man, this is a bad pack."
Yeah.
This pack sucks.
You didn't hit
I didn't get a luxury rare. And for a $5 pack, that's like totally. Just so.
I would buy that pack all day.
That's why that's what we're saying. Like even the Walmarts are not safe unless Walmart watches this video and spikes up all their cards.
They're like, like $10 a pack.
Even $10 a pack.
Even $10 a pack, you can make value.
I mean, I told you before, like I would at least buy a case, even if they were $10 a pack.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like this one is definitely for you, all players out there.
Yes.
I mean, I think this is like the set to convert Master Duel player over.
Yes.
Easily.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, the real card game's so expensive. Like
not anymore.
No, I was on Twitter. I was like reading like how a game is so expensive. Like there's a recent topic that was coming up, and then the thing is I can't comment on it because I knew this like.
Well, now you can.
I can comment on it. Like, what do you guys think about? The only thing that you'll really have to chase after now will be new sets.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's the occasional card. Like, you need thrusts.
I still need that. But those are that's kind of a new card.
Yeah,
it's kind of a new card.
There's some some of the hand traps aren't in here. Like Ghost Ogre's not in here. Ghost Reaper isn't in here, but they're all so accessible.
But they're in tins last year.
Some people can't find them.
Well, that's pretty much all I have to talk about the subject.
I think that covers everything.
I think, this is like all our thoughts. Like, hits, the misses, mostly hits. I would say 99% of this thing is a great thing. How are they going to top it? I don't think they can. If they were ever to top this thing, we need a little bit of like a drought period. We need to kind of settle it, because it's hard to beat something that's this hot, and then beat it again. That means it's going to cause like a power creep spike. Rather than power creep spike, it's going to be a
market
spike. It's going to be a market. Yeah, it's basically a market spike at this point.
The other thing I could see, what if this is a product they release every 5 years? So
I
they
like
had a
that.
30, 35,
Yeah, see,
40,
that's what I mean.
and the
like,
big cards
so
from the last 5 years or so.
Yeah, that's why they need to like give it some time to breathe.
Can you imagine if we had a set like this every year?
No,
I don't think I could handle it.
No. Then I think there's gonna be no one really chasing anything.
Yeah.
Who's gonna trade? There's no trades. There's a trading card.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I got for this video. If you guys have like your opinions about this set, leave it down in the comment section.
Yeah, let us know. I mean, like, this is kind of where we shared all of our thoughts with you guys because we've been bottled up so much. Like, we've only had each other to talk to about this for the last little while.
Yeah, I didn't even know if there was any. I didn't know who else opened it, so I couldn't even talk to them about it.
Yeah.
Definitely a rough time.
But now we're talking to you guys, so it's all good.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our in-depth discussion about the set, you know, what kind of our predictions towards whether or not you're going to be able to pick it up. Rarity stuff, leave it down in the comment section. What's your favorite rarity?
Or just go have fun at your locals. Do the thing that we did.
Yeah.
Split a case with your friends.
Oh, yeah.
Spread out all the packs on the table. Take a picture. It looks really cool. And then just like go ham. Like each person pack at a time. It's so much fun.
It was really fun. It is.
It's a great time.
All right. Until next time, don't forget to hold on to MST.TV, and I'll see you all in the next one.
See you guys.